Hi. So, today is work day, but the rain is so bad that they decided no work today, which really disappoints me because I've been suffering from really bad depression this week. November 18th is my last day at this job because I'm not allowed to have mental health as well as my community living worker, so they decided that I have to choose one or the other, and I choose my community living. And my community living is going to help me find a real job, because mental health is just work placement or something, work training, or however you want to word that. It's not a real job. But today I get paid for 2 hours, even though I'm not there. I was up and ready for work today. I was really looking forward to it because my depression has been so bad that all I've done has been a lump. My depression has gotten so bad that I actually sent Cody to go stay with his dad, because I have to take care of myself first. My first priority is my mental health, and next is my kids. They're a very close second, but my mental health comes first, because if I'm not doing well mentally, then obviously I'm not good as mom. So I've been working on my mental health. I just needed a few days, a week or whatever. I just needed some time by myself. Just, there's a couple stages with my depression. First is isolation. Just everybody leave me the fuck alone and let me get through this. I just zone out and be a lump. I've been watching Tales from the Crypt, the TV show. So, I've been doing that for the last 3 or 4 days, just laying around watching Tales from the Crypt. And today I felt good, and I wanted to go and work and, be productive. In the past week, about the only thing I've done was a load of laundry. My dishes piled up so bad that Skylar came over, my second son. He came over and he did my dishes for me. He was great. And I'm glad he came over yesterday, because I was still in my, do not disturb phase, but he wanted to come over, and so I let him come over. And I'm really glad he came over, because we had a great talk. And Sky and I, we don't normally talk. He's the kid that sits quietly, and we play Mario Kart or whatever, and we don't really talk. But yesterday was the first time that we really talked, and it was nice. I got some stuff off my chest, and had a good cry, and Sky talked to me about stuff in his life, and like I said, Sky's not the type of person to talk to me about things, so it was really good. It was really good, and we had pizza, cheeseburger pizza from Walmart. That's like the best pizza. So we had pizza, and we watched Tales from the Crypt, and we laughed at how bad the acting is when they die. They're all so he came over, and it was good. Had a good visit, and we got to talk, and I got to share Tales from the Crypt with him. He's never seen it before. Then I went to bed at 11:30. Well, I tried to go to bed at 9:30, but I couldn't get to sleep until 11:30. And then tossed and turned all night, and got up this morning and had my Rockstar, got ready for work. And while I was getting ready for work, the boss called and left a voicemail that there was no work today, so got changed out of my work clothes, got this nice shirt. I love the shirt, nice bright colors and stuff. I love tie-dye, especially when they're bright colors like this. I know that's mostly a boob shot, but that's I'm just showing the colors, not the boobs. And so I called my community living worker, and I didn't call her, I sent her a text. She's going to come see me this morning. Not this afternoon, this morning. She was still in bed, so she's going to try to get up and come see me. So she'll be here about 10:30 kind of thing. And I don't know what we're going to do, but I told her that I was disappointed that I didn't get to do something productive, so she said we'll go do something. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. Kind of want to go rock wall climbing, but I have to pay for that, and I don't have the money for that right now. But I would love to try that. I don't think I've ever done rock wall climbing. Maybe go play ping pong or something. Maybe go to the mall. Maybe go Value Village, get some clothes. Well, no, I probably wouldn't get clothes because that's not my budget right now either. It's weird how fast money can go. You know, I had $500 and I paid the $60 to get the boys' bus passes for the month. It's $30 each. And then it was like $20 here and $20 there. And when my depression was bad this week, I needed some groceries, so I gave Darren the money and a list. Darren's my ex and the father of my kids. Dad to my kids, I should say. And so he was nice and went to the store for me. But I gave him a list, and I wrote down noodles, like Mr. Noodles kind of thing, and I put colon, and then I listed the different flavors that I wanted, and he misunderstood that and thought that I actually wanted a bag of shrimp and a bag of pork and a bag of, beef and all that stuff. So he came back with an extra $20 worth of stuff that I did not want, and so now I'm kind of freaking out because, I had budgeted for the month, and now I'm short. I did treat myself to a new pair of shoes and some new leggings, because I have no fashion sense at all, but I really like that I've lost a lot of weight, and I like how other women, they wear those leggings and like a longer shirt, so I got that, and I think it looked pretty good. It was a good ego boost when I found out I was a medium instead of my usual large or extra large or double extra large or whatever. I don't know, my sizes change, but the pants that I had before that were from my fat days, so I have this belt that I made out of yarn that I crocheted. See? It's just crocheted. And so the pants that I have are a good 2 to 3 or 4 sizes too big for me. There's a good couple inches. I'd say 4 or 5 inches, maybe 6 inches that are too big. When I put my pants on, I can pull them out and they look like a fat person commercial. I've lost this much weight. But I don't want to part with my clothes because they're the cargo pants with, all the pockets and stuff, and I've had them for so long that they're nice and comfy and broken in, and they're like cotton pants, I don't know. But I don't want to let go of them, so I can let go of my shirts that are too big, I can let go of dresses and skirts and stuff, because they're not that big of a deal to me, but for my pants, I have such a hard time letting go of my pants, and my community living worker, she's like, well, why can't you let go of your pants? I'm like, because they're mine. And she's like, yeah, but you can let go of your other stuff? I said, yeah. She's like, well, that's yours too. I said, I know, but my pants are mine. So one of these days, if I get some more cargo pants, I might actually be able to let go of my fat pants. But I have stomach issues. So when stomach issues act up, my stomach bloats, and not just a little bit. I look like I'm 9 months pregnant when it bloats up, and so I don't want to let go of my pants because I want some. I don't want to be stuck walking around in my pajamas because I got nothing else that fits. You know what I mean? So I don't want to let go of my pants, but I need clothes that fit, and because I have these pants and I like them so much, I keep wearing pants that are way too big, with my belt, and that's, that looks so bad when you wear clothes that are too big. But I'd rather wear clothes that are too big than, wear clothes that fit and then all of a sudden they're too small. And, because clothes that are too small, then you look like a sausage, right? I don't want to look like a sausage all oozing out of my clothes. Oh, that's so nasty. So I keep my big clothes. But when I'm having days that my stomach is small or normal size, I need to be forcing myself to wear clothes that fit, because, like I said, when the clothes are too big, they look bad. So I have a really hard time accepting that I've lost weight and I'm a normal size. After being pregnant for 3 years back to back, you just get used to seeing yourself as really big. Like, even after the last one was born, I got up to 180 pounds, which I know for lots of people that doesn't seem like much, but for me, that was a lot of weight. I was really big, and so every time I look in the mirror, even though I know I've lost weight, all I see is this big round person looking back at me, and it's an illusion because I'm not that big. But I see this really big person, and then I try to put my big clothes on and they're way too big, and I'm like, it kind of shatters that illusion that I'm that big, but I can't accept that I'm smaller. I don't know. It's weird. It sucks. Because the brain still tells me that, you can't wear that. You're fat. But at least the part of my brain that tells me I'm ugly has stopped talking to me. I don't feel like I'm beautiful or anything like that. People have told me that I am, and I don't know what to say when people say that. I'm like, oh, or okay, or I go in the complete negative way, and I'm like, nope, you need your eyes checked. I mean, I'm not fishing for compliments. Don't bother leaving comments that, oh, you look good or anything like that. Don't bother, because I can't accept them anyway. My brain just says people are lying to you. They're just trying to be nice. So the part of my brain that used to just swamp my, just constant with the, oh, you're fat, you're ugly, you're useless, you're blah, 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 all that terrible, terrible negative self-talk, it's finally stopped attacking me. But I still, when people try to tell me something nice, I still have difficulty accepting that. But at least I'm not being drenched with the negative stuff. It's just neutral, right? Like, there's no good or bad. It's silence. I would much rather live with the silence than being attacked with the negative. Almost 14 minutes. I haven't rambled in quite a while. It's kind of nice. Just rambling. But yeah, I haven't been doing well this week. I just mentally checked out and just laid around, but I'm trying not to let the depression win, still trying to force myself to eat, and struggling to remind myself that I need to take care of myself, shower and teeth and hair and all that stuff. Like, it's kind of like, well, why bother? It's all effort. Like, cleaning up my kitchen. I wanted to clean up my kitchen. Like I said, every dish in my house was dirty. But to even stand in the kitchen to open a can of zoodles or something like that, like, everything is so exhausting. Depression is a bitch. It's just, it just zaps all your energy, and everything feels pointless. and exhausting. It's like, you know, yeah, I can eat, but I'm not hungry. I know I need to eat, but I'm not hungry. And to go into the kitchen, you know, everything seems like a huge amount of time and effort just to walk to the kitchen. Then you have to open the fridge. Then you have to, you know, get food and put it together. And every step of the way it just feels completely draining and pointless. It's like, well, you know, yeah, I need to eat, but if I eat it, then I'm going to have to replace it. And it's just, why bother? But I know that if I don't, then the depression takes over even worse. So I've been forcing myself to eat. And like I said, I managed to get my laundry done. And I am so thankful that Sky came over and did the dishes. There was dishes there from, I don't know, even when I had Cody and Randy here, there was no reason why the two of them couldn't have done the dishes. I made dinner. That was last weekend. I made rouladen. That's the thin beef. And I put a slice of cheese and some mushrooms cut up, and I rolled it in there and put it in a casserole dish and put barbecue sauce on it, and then baked it in the oven for an hour or something. It was good. Made that and some instant potatoes, butter and herb, and a can of green beans and some pickled beets. Everything, other than the roulade, everything took 5 minutes to whip up or whatever, because it was all instant stuff, but it still tasted really good together. But they didn't clean up, and then I thought, okay, well, I'll do it tomorrow. But then when the depression kicks in, tomorrow just seems to last a week, 2 weeks, a month. It takes over. And I'm really struggling to take care of myself right now. Today is a good day. I feel back to normal. I want to do things. But I keep talking to Randy, and just trying to remind him to take care of himself so that his depression doesn't take over. And trying to take care of myself and not let my depression take over. And just struggling. Really, really struggling. But like I said, having a good day. So I hope you have a good day. And I'll try to remember to make videos more often and post them. Now that I don't have anything in my life to distract me, I will probably be posting more often. So have a good day. Bye.